Alright guys, welcome back to IR3 with me, Fair99 Senior. And I want to bring up something to you all for anybody that might not have been here for the beginning or may not be used to my style of play. I had a comment the other day. If you are who you are, you'll know just how far ahead I recorded. But I got a comment about how painful it was on somebody's OCD about the way that I took a little bit figuring out exactly how these forestries work. And that is how I play. I know there's a manifesto. I brought that up in the first video. I also brought up the fact that I won't be using it unless I really need it. I like figuring things out on my own. And so I do not care if you guys put spoilers or extra information down in the comment. Spoilers are a little bit different. You know, don't be telling me about endgame stuff. But what is that? But if there's information that I didn't give, oh, that's what that is. Feel free to, throw it up in comments for anybody that's watching that needs that information. But I like to figure out things on my own, and hopefully me doing so may inspire somebody to try something differently than what the wiki says, or what the common best option is, because you might find out that there's a different way to do it. Anyways, I have done a thing. I have run these 3 belts over here, and we are going to set up a circuit area today. So we need thermionic tubes to make our basic circuits. We're going to need 3 of them for every circuit, and we're going to need 12 of them for every computer. So we need glass, copper fiber, or copper wire, and copper foil. 1 of each of them. So let's start first with, can we do copper wire and copper foil? We can do copper foil and copper wire. Okay, and we need 1 of each, and they each just take an ingot. So since we need 3 of them per circuit, let's go ahead and do 3 wires for right now, and 3 foils for right now. And then we're going to put in an assembler. Let's go about there. So we'll have our inserters down here. We'll have them come out up there. Except I want to do long handle's really not going to work for that. How do I want to do this? Because what I'm thinking, I could do this, and then that. Okay, let's move this one over to here. We'll put that there. We'll put a regular pipe here, and then we'll do that. So we're going to have to move this up, and we can put it right here. And we're going to do 3 of them, because we need a lot of these things. Okay, so the crafting for this is going to be, we get 2 of them, and it's 1 second. Alright, so we may have to expand this a bit later on, but we'll go with that for the moment. I do need to get steam up here, so let's work on that. That's a short one. We need a long one. Except I don't want to go through the forest area here too much. So let's use a short one. And yeah, that's what I was afraid of. And we'll just do that. That'll get it a little bit out of the way. And then we can bring this up. And then a short one over to there. That there, and that there. That should feed into all of those. We're good on steam. Except I'm a dork and did short handles here. Yeah, we need to move this up. Actually, let's cut all of this out of here. And we're going to move it up to here. And then we can do this. That'll work. Alright, so now we're going to need... I'm just going to put all of them across there since it's got to grab... Well, let's just do 2 per. 2 per should be enough. Like so. We do that, and then we can do this. There we go. Now that gives us everything but our glass. And we're going to take the glass up over the top. It's going to come in here. And then we'll have this output up to the top. Alright, so now our basic circuits, we're going to need more glass and we're going to need more wires. So let's go ahead and... I really shouldn't do this because we're probably going to need much more of those eventually. So let's start up here. We're going to start with 3. So we'll need a long handle to do the glass. Just bring that on over. We'll need a short handle to do these. And then we're going to have to get the wires up here. Which I'm going to do... I could do this. Yeah, that looks like a good idea. We'll do this. And we'll bring this up over the top. And then we'll have this do the input. Let's get that part done. And then we'll have this do the output like that. So then we'll have this will be where our copper comes in. We're going to set these up over here. These will be for our wires, which will then do... hold on, I need more inserters. Which should be down here in the copper area. Give me that. And it looks like I'm decent on everything else. I should be okay. By the way, auto turrets is running. I just got done doing the electric motors before that. And as soon as that gets done, we're going to start on... we're just going to basically run through this whole line right here. I'm not real worried about the fluid handling yet. Alright, so we want... yeah, that's going the right way. That goes there. This can come across there. And then I need to get steam up to here. And then we'll have this one go up here. Like that. That'll work. Alright, so now that'll bring in the copper cables. Looks like we got plenty of those. And then we'll have our circuits come off right here. And then we can finally start up here our computers. So computers are going to need circuits, tubes, and small iron frames. So we're going to go ahead and do those here. We can bring these up here. Actually, we need that like here. That'll give me both of those on that belt, which I may change that. We'll see. But for right now, that'll be fine. And then we can just do a long pipe from here over to, technically we need this like that. That'll take care of that. Now we got to get 8 circuits and 12 of those. So let's go ahead and do 2 of those to input. Auto gun turret is done. So let's start on the furnace. And then we need to get that small iron frame. And for the small iron frame box, wait a minute, wrong one. Small iron frame box, not large iron frame box. So we need iron plates and iron rivets for that. Alright, so we'll do, no, not like that. We're gonna have to do this basically the same as we did this one. So let's just copy this out here for the moment. And it won't let me switch it, but that's fine. We'll just do that and then delete all of that. And I am out of belts. So let me go grab some of those. I'll be so happy when I can get these cliffs out of here. I have so many of them. Alright, belts. Giveth me belts. Everything else down there's fine. I'm a little low on assemblers, but I should have enough for this bit today. Hopefully we will get to automation 2 soon, because when we do, I believe we'll get electric. Alright, and now we can just bring the iron in from down here. Which, honestly, I probably should have done this, but, well, I got that to deal with. So it's not going to be the easiest to deal with. Alright, so we can do this. And then we can do another one of these here. That'll take care of getting us steam up there. And yeah, after it, we're alright at the moment. Now we need to change this to iron plate. And I completely screwed that up, because this is going to have to go up 2 more, because we need these in here, because this needs to be iron rod, and then this needs to be rivet. There we go. And then we're going to get rid of this, and we're just going to do that. And now that should give us our rivets and our plates, which we can do right here. And that will get us our frame boxes, which I completely kind of knuckered that up a bit, but we can deal with it like this. Alright, let's get rid of all of that. And we're going to get a... yeah, that's completely not going to work, because I have nowhere to put this. This needs to go back here. So we need to just, again, cut all of this out. And then we will paste it here. Hold on. So we're going to need this for the frames, that for the computer output. I did this manually since I apparently didn't do enough of that. So if I do that there, oh, I'm stuck. Then I can have this output down there. Okay, that's fine. And then we will copy this 2 more times over that way. That goes like that. We don't need that one there, but we need, we can do steam here. Okay, that should be better. That up and through there, that goes all the way through there. Are we really out of steam? Or no? I didn't connect it properly. There we go. Now we got steam through there. Alright, so now this, I can throw it a whole bunch of crap. And then we can throw the... where are the small boxes? Didn't I get some of them? I guess I didn't. Alright, so there's that. Now, we need a long arm here, here, and there. And that gives us our computers. Alright, so that's looking decent. I'm surely going to have to upgrade this a lot, as we need more of these computers, and I'm also going to need to redo this basic area just for getting circuits, because we're going to need circuits for some things. Let's look. Our turrets are not going to need any at all. And I don't think we have anything else right now that are going to need circuits. We do need the basic computers for our locomotives. We're going to need basic circuits for our rail stuff. So we can, for right now, do this. Not there, obviously. It's not going to give us a lot of circuits, but it'll give us some. So we can just run that off and back that way. And this one needs to be turned and come this way. And I don't think we're going to need the thermionics. So we're just going to run these two over this way, and then they will go onto these two lines right here. So once I can run the rest of this up here, then we'll have them, but we'll just have circuits for right now come in from the top. I don't really feel that we need to run them. I could run them down and across and up here, but again, we have this whole issue with that cliff. But that gives us a basic circuit setup. I think it's going to work at least decently for right now. We definitely have more than enough for the tubes, so we could easily make more of those, which it looks like we definitely need to. So let's go ahead and put our last 4 of these out here, and I can just copy this and paste it out there like that. We'll see how that does for keeping up with that, and then we can do this. Paste that over, and we can have this go like that, and that'll get us a lot more of those out there. There we go. That looks beautiful, and we're not using up enough of this to worry about, so that works nicely there. Yeah, I think that'll work. We're getting a lot more of the... We're getting about even with the amount of computers as we are circuits. And like I said, we're going to be getting electric stuff hopefully pretty soon. Right there's automation 2, so once we get down to there, we can go ahead and do that. And I believe we need inserter 1 before we get there. So I'm going to go ahead and let this electric furnace get done, and then I'm going to do the crushing and mixing, and then I will do the inserter 1, and if that unlocks automation 2, then I'll do the automation 2 next. If not, then I'll go for the logistics 2 next, probably. But that'll get us into the electric age. And I believe next time we are definitely going to work on military stuff. We're going to start making the iron magazine and our auto turrets, because as you can see, we are starting to venture out here a bit, and they're starting to venture in a bit. And so we're going to work on a little bit of base defense for next time. By the way, check out our rubber. We are doing really good on rubber. I think we might actually have to make a proper box for the charcoal, or start sending the charcoal up as an alternate for the boiler once we start using power for that, or using power that's going to be needed for. And one last thing, I'm going to copy our lights here and put some of them over here, because it will be getting a little bit on the dark side over here. So we can just go bloop, and bloop, bloop, and then bloop, 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 bloopity bloop. And there we go. We have lights on the subject. You know what? You guys could use a little bit of light over here as well. Let's give you some. There we go. That looks pretty good. And I love these lights, man. I'm telling you. Alright, so everything's looking good. We're keeping up with everything. We are getting a bit low on circuits here. So I may end up moving this out just a little bit so I can put a few more circuits in there, but I think we're okay at the moment. Have a good one, and I will see you next time.